Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aman. Today I am driving the Hyundai Verna 2020 model BS6 SX variant with 1.5 liter petrol engine with 6-speed manual transmission system. This car comes under the segment of sedan, was launched in 2006 and this is 2020 model. We can get this car in 3 engine options, 1.5 liter diesel and 1.5 liter petrol. Both engines are naturally aspirated and we get 1 liter petrol with turbocharged engine. We also get transmission options like manual and automatic. In automatic, we also get IVT. We get totally 6 color options: white, red, grey metallic, black, starry night and silver. The price of the car starts from 9.10 lakhs and goes all the way till 15.19 lakhs on road price Raipur. This is the key of this vehicle. From this button we can lock the vehicle, unlock the vehicle and hold to open the boot. I will show later how to open the boot by this button later in this video. Let's start with the background of this sedan. The front design, it's look very sharp and sporty. On front we get a massive grille with dark chrome finish which looks very fabulous on this vehicle. On center we have a big Hyundai logo, number plate placement on a grille. On bottom we get a dark chrome skid plate which protects and adds a premium look to the vehicle. On left side we have a headlamp setup, LED DRL, halogen projected headlamps, halogen cornering lights which glow up while turns and increase the visibility of the driver, halogen turn indicators. I have tested this car and drive this car up to 200-300 km on nights also, but I found that the lights are not enough. The intensity of the lights are not sufficient as I think. On bottom we get a projected fog lamp surrounded with piano black finish, hair vents which is not functional and a dark chrome finish on hair vents. On right side we have a same setup. Sharp lines on bonnet, sunroof on top, massive windscreen with the 2 wipers. Let's come to the side profile. The headlamps are come to sides which gives a very sharp look. Panel gaps are well managed. Electrical foldable and electrical adjustable ORVM, outside rear view mirror with LED side indicators. We get this chrome strip along the windows from A pillar to C pillar which gives a nice touch to the vehicle. Chrome door handles. In terms of dimensions, the length is 4.4 meter, the width is 1.7 meter and the height is 1.4 meter and the wheelbase is 2.6 meter. The tire size is 195 by 55 R16. Hyundai logo on tires. We get these grey color 16-inch alloy wheels, but on top trims we get diamond cut alloy wheels. On front we get a disc brake with a MacPherson stud suspension system with coil spring. On rear we get a drum brake with coupled torsion beam axle with coil spring, but on top trims or in turbo variant we get a 4 disc brake. The ground clearance of this vehicle is 165 mm, which is quite sufficient. The overall design from the side is similar to the coupe. In this vehicle, I like the most is the design. I like the view from the side. Let's come to the rear profile of this vehicle. On rear, we have a Hyundai logo, camera placement, and a number plate placement. On right side, we have a LED tail lamp, halogen turn indicator, and a halogen reverse camera light. On night, the tail lamps are look very gorgeous. We get a sporty hair vents which is not functional, parking sensor for safety. We get black bumper with chrome finish and reflectors on both sides. On top, we have a shark fin antenna, high stop lamp, rear defogger. The rear profile of this vehicle is very nice, very bold, very sharp. Let's open the boot of this vehicle. By holding the key, we can open the boot like this. Reverse camera placement. The loading lift is high but manageable. The boot is well packed and good space. The boot capacity of this vehicle is 480 liters. By opening this, we can access to the spare tire, toolkit and first aid kit. The size of the spare tire is smaller, which is 185 by 65 R15 steel rim. We get lights on boot. Let's come to this side. The design is very fantastic. I like the design very much. From here, we can assess the fuel tank of this vehicle. The fuel capacity of this vehicle is 45 liter. Let's open the rear passenger side door of this vehicle. We get chrome door handles. The door opening is very wide, very sufficient. On door, we get a nice finish. On center, we have a beige finish. We have some fabric treatment on center. These are the metallic door lock unlock knob and lever. Mirror controls, 1 liter bottle holder and some space. Speaker placement. There is no scuff plate. The rear interior is very nice, very attractive. The legroom is very good. The inclination of the seats are very good, very angled. There is no headrest offer in this vehicle on rear. It is a disappointing point. We get fabric seat covers, but these are the aftermarket leather seat covers. The knee room is very sufficient. There is more than enough space to stretch our leg. The legroom is also very nice, very sufficient. We have some space on the front seat. The under thigh support also is very nice. On top, we have a cabin lights which illuminate the rear cabin. We have grab holder on both the side. On back side, on back rear windscreen, we get a sun blind. On center, we have a armrest with a 2 cup holder, which increase the comfort of the rear passengers. On center, we have a small hump, but 3 people can sit easily in this car. There is no problem. On center console, we have a rear AC vents. On bottom, we have a USB charging socket, which gives nice touch. Here is the view of front dashboard in the rear. Let's open the driver side door of this vehicle. On driver side door, we get a request sensor. The door opening is very wide. We get metallic lock unlock knob and lever. We get a nice fabric finish on door. From here, we can control the windows, auto up down on only, get on driver side door and auto pinch guard. From here, we can lock unlock the door and turn on or off the mirror controls, ORVM controls, 1 liter bottle holder with some space, speaker placement, tweeter. This is a view of the driver interior. We get 8-way adjustable seats. From here, we can adjust the height of the seat, recline angle. From here, we can open the boot and fuel tank lever. From here, we can open the bonnet, fuse box, throttle pedal, brake pedal, and clutch pedal. There is proper tread pedal over there. From here, we can adjust the headlamp and illumination of the instrument cluster and overall lighting on the interior or dashboard. The steering is nice to hold. We get 3-spoke steering system. On left side, we have a volume control, assist, mode, call accept decline, and we can control the toggle to the infotainment system. On center, we have a Hyundai logo, airbag badging. On right side, we have a controls for the MID, cruise control, Let's check the horn. The horn is very nice, very bassy. On left side we have a wiper controls. We don't get automatic wipers. On right side we have a headlamp controls. We get automatic headlamps. Let's check the wiper. The wiper spray is very nice. We get two nozzle. This is a fully digital instrument cluster of this vehicle. On left side we have a analog speedometer, and we have a small digital speedometer, and we have fuel level and warning lights. On center we have a small MID which shows distance to empty, range, odometer, temperature, and trip A, trip B. On right side we have a tachometer. The red line on tachometer is 6.500 RPM, and we have engine coolant gauge and warning lights. Here is the night look of this instrument cluster. Nice AC vents with metallic finish. We get two-tone dashboard finish. On top we have a black finish. On bottom we have beige finish. The dashboard looks very premium. Metallic AC vents, ventilated decent space glove box. On center console we have a 8-inch infotainment system which is from Hyundai. We don't get BlueLink. This infotainment system support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, rotating knob for media control, setup, star button by star button we can access to the reverse camera while driving, seek, track, media and radio and volume knob. We get single zone climate control system. On from left knob we can increase the blower speed. From right knob we can increase the temperature or decrease the temperature. We get hazard light on center, AC off button, recirculation button, rear defogger, front defogger, and a hair direction control. On bottom we get a 12-volt charging socket, USB port, a wireless charging pad which can be removable. We get nice leather wrapped gear lever. We get two cup holder of different size, handbrake, and we get a armrest which is adjustable. We get some space on armrest. From here we can adjust the steering wheel, rake not reach. On top driver side sun visor we get a mirror, no ticket holder. On center we have a cabin lights and the switches. From this we can open or close the sunroof, sunglass holder. On front passenger side sun visor we get only mirror. By pushing backward we can open the sunroof. The sunroof is very nice. Here is the view from the sunroof. For closing the sunroof, by pressing the lever forward we can close the sunroof. By manually we have to close the sun blind. For access to the reverse gear we have to pull the gear lever and put the reverse gear. We can see the reverse camera. The reverse camera works very nice. The resolution of the reverse camera on daytime is very good, quite sufficient on night times. We get adaptive guidelines. Let's open the bonnet of this vehicle. From here we can access to the bonnet. The bonnet is on lighter side. We get insulation on bonnet. We have to fix the bonnet manually like this. This is 1.5 liter MPI Devo HC with VIS inline 4 cylinder 16 valve. This 1.5 liter engine produces maximum power of 113 bhp at 6300 rpm and maximum torque of 144 Nm at 4500 rpm, which transmits the power to the front wheel drive by 6-speed manual transmission system. Let's drive this car. The total response of this car is very crisp. The clutch is on lighter side. The gear shifts are very smooth. We get sufficient power on initials. We get nice performance from 1.5 liter petrol engine we get maximum power of 113 bhp at 6300 rpm and maximum torque of 144 Nm at 4500 rpm. By combining these power and torque, we can achieve the maximum top speed of this car is 240 km per hour. In 12.3 seconds, we can achieve the 0 to 100 speed. The performance of the engine is very linear, very refined. In terms of NVH level, the road noise is very decent. We can't feel any road noise on good roads. There is no vibration produced in the engine. At higher RPM, any RPM, there is no vibration produced. The top speed stability is very nice, very manageable. But in uneven roads, we can easily feel the bouncy from the suspension. In terms of steering performance, the steering is on very lighter side, very smooth. We get sharp, crisp feedback from the steering. We get power assisted electric steering wheel. On turns, we can little bit feel body roll in this vehicle. The suspension done their job in very nice. We can't feel any bad patches, any breaker. But on uneven roads, the suspension is very bouncy that we can't reach the triple digit speed up to. But in uneven roads uneven roads on which I am driving, we can't go up to 120, 130 because the suspension is very bouncy that the car is very uneven. In terms of braking performance, on front we have a disc brake, on rear we have a drum brake. Both works very nice. We can easily brake where you want. We get ABS, ABD, brake assist, which increases safety of this car, increase the efficiency of the braking. In terms of economy, mileage, according to the ARAI, it gives 17 km per liter. The diesel efficiency is more as compared to the petrol. If you have a budget of buying a diesel, opt for a diesel. Diesel also well refined. In this car, petrol engine, we can easily get 12 to 14 in city riding. In highways, we can easily get 16 to 17. But in diesel, we can get more from this car. In terms of design parameter, the road front is very nice. People turn their head to see this car. I like the design very much. Guys, if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. If you need any improvements in my video, please comment on the comment section. I will definitely improve. Thank you.